Hello and welcome back to another of my cooking around the world A to Z cooking videos. Today we are in Yemen. Thanks for watching, do appreciate it. If you like this type of thing, please do like, subscribe, give it the old thumbs up if you enjoyed it at the end. Anyway, so this week's dish we're cooking a Yemenese saltah, it's called, which is normally cooked in a hot pot on top of a stove or an open fire, and it's made with lamb, beef, chicken. I've even seen the recipe with chicken feet actually, but I'm using chicken this week for try and keep it a budget friendly option for you. It also goes with something, a Fenugreek foam, which is called a Hulba. So we're making that to go on top as well. Anyway, thanks for watching again. Let's go over here some ingredients we're using this week. Right, for the main dish of saltah, we are using 500 grams of skinless chicken. You can use a whole chicken and cut it up. I'm using chicken thighs, I've taken the skin off. I've got 500 grams there of a homemade chicken stock. We've got half an onion there. I've got 3 cloves of minced garlic. I've got 1 whole chopped hot pepper there, and that's the type of long pepper I'm using for that one. So that's one chopped up in there. Now the spices we're using this week, I'm using a half a teaspoonful of cumin, a half teaspoonful of coriander, half teaspoonful of turmeric and half teaspoonful of salt and pepper. Also going to be using 2 beaten up eggs as well. Now for the hulba, we're actually using fenugreek powder. Now it goes a long way, so 1 tablespoonful of fenugreek powder with 1 cup of water. You need to leave that to soak for about 2 hours, preferably overnight. And you see it's actually made a bit of a paste on the bottom, so we'll be draining that water off in a minute. Now also for that we are using, I've got there 1 chopped up tomato, 2 cloves of garlic, I've got about 3 tablespoonfuls of chopped fresh coriander, half a sliced up diced hot chili pepper, green one, and also half of the lemon juice is also floating in there. So what we need to do first of all, we need to make up this hulba first of all. So what we need to do first of all is just drain the water off of this fenugreek powder. Drain that off. Now that's just going to leave a very thick paste at the bottom there. So what we do, I'm going to put this in a blender. So I'm using this one here. So basically we just put that in the bottom of the blender. And then we put in the tomato, garlic, coriander, chili and the lemon juice into there. Then we just give that a good old blitz. I'm going to turn the camera off for this because it's going to be very noisy. Right, blend it up as fine as you can get it. So it makes like a foam. It's like a fenugreek foam. What I do, coriander hasn't chopped up over with that blender, but yeah, you just basically whisk it all together and make it into a foam. And that's all you do with that one. So let's take the rest of the ingredients, go over to the cooker and we'll start cooking this saltah. So what we do first of all, a bit of oil in the pan there, let that warm up. And then basically we're just going to cook the onion, the green chilli, garlic. And just let that all cooking together till that's all nice, soft and translucent. So I'm going to give that, turn that heat up a little bit. So we're going to give that about 4 to 5 minutes. Right, take care not to burn that garlic, so when they're cooked through, I'm just going to push it to one side. I'm going to put these chicken pieces in, and then brown these cooked chicken pieces on both sides. And let's just cook these down and cook the brown up to the brown on both sides. So they're browned nicely on both sides. Yep, that's fine. I'm using that garlic, not burning too much. Now basically we just put in the 500ml of chicken stock we've got here. We put that in there. Yeah, for those observant of you, it's still a little bit frozen. Got this out of the freezer. That'll be alright. That'll soon fall out and melt once it starts cooking. So basically, that's the first part. Put the lid on, simmer that down till the meat's cooked, roughly 45 minutes to an hour. Oops. Silly me, yeah, what a deliberate mistake. This stage, just stirring salt, pepper and all the rest of your spices. And we forgot that, so yeah, stir them in and we're going to let that simmer now. Once when the chicken's cooked, you need to put that on a plate. Now whatever meat you're using, you just need to put it on a plate. And what we're going to do is break all that meat apart and then put it back in. Need to break that meat apart. Get the meat off the bone. Right, so before we put the meat back in, just need to spread that egg round, just like you would as if it was like a Chinese dish of rice. That's the egg cooking. Put the meat back in. Total the meat, turn that off, and that's now ready to serve. So let me get a plate and serve that up. That's served up on a plate. If you want it a bit thinner, you can put a bit more liquid in there. And all we do after that, get your Hulba mix there, and then basically put a bit of that Hulba mix on the top, as much as you want. And there we go, one Yemen Saltah with Hulba on top, and that's it. And let me just let this cool down and then we'll give it a try. There we go, one Yemeni Saltah with Hulba on the top. There it is there in the bowl. It smells certainly nice. Now let me just try a little bit of that. That's the dish with the Hulba on. Oh, that's got a bit of that sweetness to it. I don't know where that sweetness has come from. There we go, but that Hulba is very nice. You can really taste the coriander in that as well. It's not too hot, I just feel the heat coming through from that chilli. If you want it hotter, use a jalapeno pepper or use one or two peppers. But that has come out lovely. It's nice, turned out nice and sweet. Oh, I can't stop eating that. That's lovely. Oh. There we go. My Yemeni Saltah, I'm going to finish it off in a minute. That's lovely. Well, so I hope you enjoyed that one. Hope you tried the recipe. Check out my other recipes as well. So thanks a lot for watching. Do appreciate it. Don't forget the old thumbs up, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. It's entirely up to you, but I do appreciate it. Next week we're going to be cooking a dish from Zambia. So it's the letter Z, last letter of the alphabet. I'm going to have to decide what to do after that. So if you've got any ideas what you'd like me to do once I finish that, please put comments down. Put in the comments how you think that went. If you're from Yemen, please feel free to criticise if you think it's not right. Put any comments, whether it's a criticism or not, you always learn it. So I don't mind if you criticise and say I've not done it right and I need to do this, need to do that. I don't mind. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching. Look after yourselves, be kind to one another. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.